Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. It's Sonia Verardo here from trenchcollection.com beauty and fashion vlogs. Today I have a little bit different video here on my channel, different than the videos that you're used to watching here, but I still hope this will inspire you and this will be interesting for you to watch. I'm going to do a more personal kind of video. I'm going to talk to you about my experience of living abroad and about me missing my family back home in Croatia. I think it's a normal thing, to miss people that you love. I think that's, normal feeling. I felt inspired to do this video because I saw one brand new but amazing channel here on our YouTube community. Basically, this channel brings the entirely new idea of sharing your personal struggles and sharing your personal thoughts, your personal feelings, your personal dilemmas in this life, and reaching out to others. Maybe just by sharing your experience you can touch someone's heart, and that person who is watching your video isn't that alone anymore in his dilemmas and in his personal problems and struggles, because we all do feel and we all have our personal issues in life. No matter how smiling we are, no matter how awesome our life may seem, every one of us has something that is dealing with in some stage of their lives. So when I saw the idea that the channel was promoting, I was super excited and I immediately wanted to be involved. So I'm talking about Are There Others channel, and the hashtag is ATO. So basically you have to check it out. Guys, the ones of you who follow my channel for a longer period of time, and I'm talking about the ones of you who are subscribed to my channel for years and years and years, you will know who am I talking about. I'm talking about the lovely Zara from Sardun 1 YouTube channel. She used to do awesome makeup reviews and I really loved watching her videos, but she stopped uploading new content on her YouTube channel some time ago, and I've been really missing her videos. Although she lost passion in uploading beauty related content, she's still very much into makeup. But now she opened a brand new channel with her best friend, and they are basically here to comfort us. They're basically here to tell us that there are people who are interested in other people, who are interested in helping you by just taking their time to listen to what you have to say, and if they can, they will help you by giving you some advice and sharing their own life experiences and their own personal struggles. What are they going through? What were they dealing with? How did they manage to solve their problems? You know the feeling when you talk to somebody, when you talk to your best friend, you immediately feel a little bit better and you feel that your problem is a little bit less. I think it's really nice being able to share your life experiences with somebody who is genuinely interested in watching your video. So this is basically an idea to create a loving community of people, a community of people that will genuinely be interested in your videos, in what you have to say, and not about self-promotion and subscribers and viewers count and things like that. YouTube community has changed so much these days, and it's all about fame and money and consumism, and I don't know, I'm still very passionate about what I'm doing, but I also really found myself in the theme of ATO, Are There Others YouTube channel, and I really want to be more involved and participate more by sharing some of my personal experiences with you guys. If you also make videos on YouTube, it would be great if you participated too. We could create like our own loving and caring community, and we could start like a new movement. It would be awesome. When I saw their channel and when I saw the announcement Zara put on Facebook, I had this urge inside of me to join. I had this urge to participate. I was the one who contacted Zara and asked if she needed any help whatsoever, even the tiniest little bit, because I genuinely believe in their project. So without further ado, let me tell you a little bit more about my experience of living abroad. So basically, I was born and raised in Croatia, and when I was 26 years old, I got married and started living a brand new life here in Italy. So my husband is obviously Italian, and before we got married, we gave some serious thoughts whether we want to live in Croatia or whether we want to live in Italy. He really loves Croatia and he speaks Croatian as well, so he wanted to live in Croatia, but because his business was here in Italy, we thought it would be best if we just, started a life together in Italy. So we got married, and I got a job here right after we got married, basically. Maybe 1 week after that or 2 weeks after that, I started working here. So I moved from Croatia and I started a brand new life. I didn't have any friends here. I had only my husband's friends. They weren't really my close friends because I was yet to get to know them. I'm thankful now to say that some of his friends really became my close friends, and they're just amazing people. But at that point in my life, when I moved here, I felt kind of lonely because I didn't have any friends. I had only colleagues from work, and I didn't really relate to them that much. They were really different than I was. I even met one girl from Croatia, and she was from the same island where I was growing up when I was really young. So I thought we would really connect and bond and had a lot of things in common. But I was very disappointed that she was speaking to me only in Italian language. She didn't want to speak to me in Croatian, which was very surprising to me, because I'm very proud of my background and I don't have any reason not to speak my language with the people that speak my language. So it was just something that I couldn't relate to. Also, she never had time to meet outside of work, so I just felt that she isn't that interested in our friendship. Maybe she wanted to adjust better to living in Italy by having only Italian friends. I don't know, it's just not my mindset. I don't work like that. If I like somebody, I will be his friend, no matter of his religion or nationality. So at that time I felt quite lonely, and this is the time when I started spending a lot of time on the internet. First, I was going through some gossip websites that were really a waste of time, and then I discovered the YouTube beauty community and I was hooked up on it. I felt like I found friends. And they really wanted to be involved, they wanted to participate, I wanted to share my beauty tips and my favorite products, and this is how this whole YouTube journey and YouTube adventure started. Now that I think of it, even though I did not plan on neglecting my friendships back home in Croatia, this happened because whenever I'm in Croatia, I have a lot of things to do. Time flies by so quickly, and I never have enough time for my friends. I never have enough time to visit everybody that I want to visit. So basically, this distanced me from my friendships. And I'm really sorry to say that, but this is just the way it is. And honestly, I feel very frustrated and very sad whenever I'm in Croatia for like a day or two, because there are so many things I want to do, so many people I want to call and catch up with, and I just don't have any time. I barely have time to see my family and to spend some quality time together, and yeah, so it's very nerve-wracking at times. I would love to have a couple of months free to be able to live in Croatia and hang with my friends and catch up on everything and spend some time with my family. I'm also very sad whenever I think that my dad is no longer with us. He passed away in 2012, and basically my hubby and I found him dead. He was lying dead in his house in Croatia. I went to visit him, carefree. I really wasn't expecting that. I knew he had a heart condition, but he wasn't in a hospital, he was in his home, so I just wasn't prepared for something like that. I went to celebrate my birthday in Croatia and all, and this is what I found. So it's something that's been haunting me for a while, because I think of all these years, that I could have spent with my father, that we could have had a blast together, father and daughter bonding and moments, and we just didn't have that. We spoke on the phone, but I did not even call him that often, and I loved him so much, and we bonded a lot when I was older. Actually, when I was in my mid-20s, we bonded a lot because I'm a child of divorced parents, so growing up I didn't really see my dad that often, and all this really hurts me when I think of it. But I do have a conclusion, and the conclusion is that you cannot go back. You can only learn from your past, and now I know that I have to give priority to my family and to the people that I really care about, that now is a time when I can make a difference, when I can make a change by making this phone call, by writing an email, by just sending a quick Facebook message or whatever. Now is the time when I can really do something positive, and now is the time when I can really try to spend more time with my friends and family. I know that in life it's hard because you have your own job, you have your own problems and responsibilities and all, and you don't always have time. But for example, this January my grandmother got very sick. She had heart attack and she almost died, and basically we went the very same day to visit her in the hospital, and she almost died in front of our eyes. That thing really left me so emotional, I cannot even explain. I know that my grandmother has lived a long and fulfilled life, but it's never the right time to say goodbye to the ones that basically brought you up and raised you. So I was very emotional. I was struggling, and it was such a nerve-wracking period for me. Luckily my grandmother is doing better now, and I'm so happy that I did everything that I possibly could to help her out in her recovery, that I was with her. She was released from the hospital. I was so happy. I was there with her. I brought her home, I baked her, and I prepared her the food and all. So it was such an amazing thing, being able to give just a little tiny bit back to my grandmother for all that she has done in this life for me. So obviously I'm missing my family a lot, and I have my uncle and his family in the mountain region of Croatia, and it's so hard for me to see them because I don't really have much time when I'm in Croatia to travel and visit my uncle as well. But I would love to spend more time with my cousins. Basically my cousin had a daughter, and I'm missing out on a lot, you know what I mean. So this is basically a downside of living abroad. Don't get me wrong, I love living here in Italy. I adjusted really well. I have some amazing friends, some amazing colleagues at work. We have some amazing and fun times together, but I'm still missing a lot my family. I wish I could just shorten the distance and have more time. So I know there are people who can relate to that. If you want to share your personal stories, then just leave me your comments, and definitely check out Are There Others channel, lovely Zara and her best friend. They're going to be there for you, and I believe if you are searching for something else here on YouTube, if you're searching for a friendly place, you will find it there on their channel. Maybe this is just one of many videos that I will do for you based on my personal experiences and some life dilemmas. It depends. Let me know if it's something that you would like to see here in my channel in the future. Let me know if this topic is something that interests you, if these types of videos are something that you would like to see in the future here on my channel. This is going to be greatly appreciated. appreciated feedback from you guys. Now I'm sending you all a huge kiss from Italy, and I will talk to you soon in my next video. Ciao!